I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, we're diving into the charming world of Here Kitty Kitty, Book One of the Here Kitty Kitty series. It's written by a wonderful author. Her name is Judy Tarvin. And today we're going to discover a collection of short stories designed to engage young minds and teach Christian values through the adventures of beloved family cats. Each story is woven with humor, suspense, and important life lessons, making this book a must-have for parents and children alike. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank our team at Atticus Publishing for helping us put her in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support writers like her by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing her wonderful book. The links are below this interview. Judy, great to see you here today on Spotlight.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
This is such a great tale. What's the inspiration behind blending real family cat stories with moral lessons?
Well, because I made up stories about all these cats to my children, grandchildren for years and years. And then I had it in my head for years and years, like most authors do, I should write a book.
Yeah.
And so that I was inspired by the stories that I told to my kids.
Sounds good. Are you a cat lady? Are we going to see some cats stroll through your Zoom
No,
interview
I
there?
put them all in the garage. There's 24 of them. No, I'm
24.
kidding. There's one, and she's napping.
Okay, you got me. I was like, wow, 24. You are a cat lady. I can't imagine getting 24 cats into a garage. That
Oh,
would
no,
be a
no.
miracle for sure.
Right.
Important in your book are also Christian morals. Tell us a little
Mhm.
bit about what children will find out when they read the book with their folks.
Well, mostly they will learn how to get along with their siblings, not to be a bully, to accept other people that are different from them,
Mhm.
never lie to your mother or anyone else.
Mhm.
Don't steal anything. Don't take anything doesn't belong to you. Those kinds of Christian characteristics.
Yep, those are great values that I don't think are talked about enough anymore, right?
No, and there's too much negative out there as it is for children as far as books go. So,
Yeah, absolutely. That's for sure. Books and cartoons and movies. I mean, the stuff that is on TV today is crazy.
it's
As
crazy.
you know, this would be a great series for children to be able to watch, don't you think?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And children love repetition. So, if they like a story in the book that teaches them not to be a bully, they're going to want to read it over and over and over or have it read to them over and over and
Right.
over. That's the way children read books.
Exactly. And watch it on TV over
Mhm.
and over again if it was made into a series or something, which I think would
Oh,
be terrific.
that
Now,
would be
this
fun.
is book one of a series. Have you published the other books yet? Are you planning to? Tell us about that.
Book two is in the works. It'll
Mhm.
probably come out in the fall. And same kind of narrative in the second book, stories about cats. And I'm featuring in that book a cat that we called Pork and Purr.
Hmm.
And he's going to be my legend. And I'm going to carry his stories throughout all the rest of the books, hopefully.
Sounds great. Pork and Purr, was he a large cat?
A large black cat. He
Sounds
lived
great.
with us for about 13 or 14 years. And we've got lots of stories.
I'm sure. I'm sure. This book that is out now,
Mhm.
Here Kitty Kitty, is a collection of short stories. Tell the folks at home which is your favorite story and give us a little overview of the story.
Well, my favorite story, I think, is about the Manx cats that I had. One Murray,
Mhm.
and one was named Fluffbutt.
Mhm.
And the kids always got such a chuckle out of the name of Fluffbutt because these Manx cats had no tails.
Ah,
And so they, in the story, they are working in a fitness center so that they can protect from Oregon predators in the woods.
hmm.
And I named my beloved stepmother, her name is Charlene. So she's in this story too.
Okay.
And one little kitty gets caught in the tree, and they go to rescue him. So, and the
Gotcha.
story is to be aware of guardian angels, be aware of people who protect you, that kind of thing.
Sounds great. Now, in children's literature, stepmothers are often portrayed as evil. Now, you didn't make your own stepmother evil, did you, in this book?
No way. Are you kidding? She's the most wonderful stepmother in the world. And all the names throughout the stories of the humans, they're all family names.
Great. That's
Mhm.
fun. That's a nice little shout out to everybody who you
Yeah.
care and love about.
Yeah.
Yeah, care and love, that's for sure. Have you had the opportunity to read your book to any children?
Oh, yes, yes. And adults. I've been invited to several churches to read some of my stories in my books. So,
Great.
yes.
Well, what's the
Mhm.
feedback been like when you read it to kids and adults?
They love it. They want
Yeah.
to hear it again. Please tell us again.
Yeah, like you said, repetition for
Yeah.
sure. Now,
Uh-huh.
will I'm a dog person. Dog people still love your books anyway, right?
I think so.
I think so
In
too.
fact, in my second book, there is a story of a dog. He's a family dog and he lives with three cats.
I believe
So
it. I
I
had
put,
always had a cat and a dog growing up, and they got along fine,
oh,
you know?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I
So
mean, the cat always outsmarted the dog, but that's part of it.
that's because cats are smarter than dogs.
You know what? I
Uh,
think that too. But if you Google it, they say dogs are smarter than cats, but they say that's because the dog can obey commands. But I don't know if obeying a command is a sign of intelligence, right?
right. But my cat obeys
Yeah,
when I tell her no, if I tell her get down, if I tell her come here, she does all those things.
right. Exactly, exactly. And they also, you can let your cat out and he or she can make its way all around town and come back home. Your dog couldn't do that, for
Right. Your
sure.
dog
Yeah.
can't do that.
So cats are a wonder, the mystery of cats. What was it like writing this book? I know the stories percolated around in your head for a while, but it was fun writing these stories.
Oh, it was so much fun. The first story I put on my computer was Rosie, a cat that I had that had a raspy voice, and so we told a story of her. As a goal, she wanted to be a singer, but she had a horrible voice. So anyway, we made up the story, and that was so fun because my friend and I used to make up stories about Rosie all the time and
Funny.
just laugh hilariously. So that was very fun.
That's great. And tell us about the illustrations.
The illustrations were all done. They were my ideas, but they were
Mhm.
all put together by Covenant Publishing,
Okay, great. So you
their
worked
team.
with their artist or their team, told them what you wanted to see,
Mhm.
and then they executed it.
Right, they did.
So that must have been fun watching your cats come to life, right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
was. And they did a fabulous job. So I was happy.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So how many books do you envision in your series? I know you've got one already published, one might come out in the fall. And do you have any others in mind?
Yes, I do. I plan to write a book a year.
Okay, great.
Yes.
What's your working title for your second installment?
Here Kitty Kitty, second book of the Here Kitty Kitty series.
There we
And
go.
then it will feature on the front, a big splash will feature uh, the legend Pork and Purr. So,
Sounds great. Pork and Purr is the name of the cat. Yeah.
yes,
Okay. Well, Pork and Purr will be immortalized in your books forever, which is nice.
forever.
At what point did you become a cat lady?
Well, we had cats ever since I can remember at home, and we've lived in the country a lot. So we had several
Yeah.
cats, and I love dogs too, but
Yeah.
I just love to have the cat.
Yeah. Cats are great. They have a unique personality. They're super clever. They're kind of easy compared to a dog too. You
Yes,
know, that's
yes.
for sure. Well, the name of the book is Here Kitty Kitty Book One. It's part of a series of the Here Kitty Kitty series written by Judy Tarvin. It is a collection of wonderful short stories that will engage your child's mind and teach him or her Christian values as they explore the adventures of beloved family cats. Wonderful stories, a wonderful book. It is something you will definitely want to put on your shopping list. The links are below this interview. Judy, thank you so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
Oh, thank you for having me. It was wonderful.
I had a great time talking to you as well. And to the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time. Until next time on Spotlight.